Hey there, Market Mindset crew. It's your host, Big Money Mike, and welcome back to another episode of the Market Mindset podcast. Today, we're diving into some of the most explosive and intriguing stories from the financial world, so buckle up because it's about to get interesting. First off, let's talk about the biotech sensation that's been making headlines everywhere, Regencell Bioscience. This Hong Kong-based company, listed on NASDAQ under the ticker RGC, has seen its stock skyrocket by an astonishing 46,000% year to date. Yes, you heard that right, 46,000%. To put that into perspective, if you had invested just $1,000 in Regencell at the beginning of the year, you'd be sitting on a cool $460,000 today. But here's the kicker. Regencell hasn't generated a single dollar in revenue since its inception. Zero. Zilt. Nada. So what's driving this rocket ship? Well, it's a combination of factors, but primarily it's the ultra-low float dynamic. Only 6% of Regencell's 500 million shares are available for trading, with the rest held tightly by insiders, mainly the CEO, Yat Gai Ao. This scarcity, coupled with the company's narrative around natural medicine and neurological care, has created a perfect storm of speculative fervor. Now, while Regencell's story is certainly captivating, it's crucial to remember that this is a highly speculative play. The company is still in its early stages, has no patents, no distribution channels, and is funding its operations largely through shareholder loans and IPO proceeds. So if you're thinking of jumping on this bandwagon, make sure you understand the risks involved. Moving on to some other trending tickers, let's take a look at PureCycle Technologies. This company, with the ticker PCT, has been making waves with its innovative technology that recycles waste polypropylene into pure plastic resin. Today, PureCycle announced a significant investment of $300 million from high-profile investors, including Celebra Capital Management and Stanley Druckenmiller's Duquesne family office. This funding will be used to expand their facilities, including new recycling plants in Thailand and Antwerp. What's really exciting here is the potential for long-term growth. PureCycle is aiming to generate $600 million in EBITDA annually by 2030, which is a pretty ambitious target. With solid financial backing and a clear expansion plan, PureCycle is definitely a stock to keep an eye on. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the broader market. Stocks have been trading lower due to ongoing tensions between Israel and Iran, which is naturally causing some jitters. Oil prices have seen significant volatility, and this conflict is something we need to monitor closely as it could have broader economic implications. On the macro front, the Federal Reserve's policy meeting is wrapping up today, and investors are eagerly awaiting any announcements regarding interest rates and the balance sheet. The general consensus is that the Fed might not cut rates until September, but the handling of its balance sheet remains a big question mark. In other news, Amazon CEO Andy Jassy made some interesting comments about the impact of AI on the workforce. He predicted that Amazon's workforce will shrink over the next few years as AI efficiencies kick in, but emphasized that employees who embrace this technology will be in a good spot. This is a trend we're likely to see across many industries, so it's something to keep in mind as we navigate the evolving job market. Finally, let's talk about some market predictions for tomorrow, June 19th, 2025. Given the current geopolitical tensions and the Fed's policy meeting, I expect the S&P 500 and Dow Jones to remain volatile. The S&P 500 might see a slight dip as investors digest the latest news, while the Dow Jones could follow a similar trajectory. However, if there are any positive surprises from the Fed or a de-escalation in the Middle East conflict, we could see a quick rebound. For my stock recommendation, I'm going to suggest keeping an eye on PureCycle Technologies. While it's had a significant run today, the long-term potential based on its expansion plans and solid investor backing makes it an attractive play. Just remember to do your due diligence and consider your risk tolerance before making any investment decisions. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the Market Mindset podcast. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep that money growing.